The career path you've been sold is a lie. I'm Ashima, I'm 25, and I don't really live the most of conventional lives. I don't really live the most conventional life. I live full-time in my van, but I also work full-time as a civil engineer. And my career path wasn't a linear one. I always knew that I wanted to be an engineer because engineering fascinates me. But the career path, that's something that I think a lot of people get hung up on, working up the ladder in a company. And when I go to careers fairs, or sometimes I go into schools and do talks with kids, and they ask what I've done to get to the point that I am now. And the biggest piece of advice that I give is, if you want career advice, then don't ask me. But if you want life advice, then I can give you that. Because everything that I've done has not been directly to build my career, but it's been to build the life that I want. Now, when I think about that, so far what I've done hasn't been conventional. It has been things that I've wanted to do, things that have made me happy, and things that have just been fulfilling to myself. And I think there's also this other culture of 9 to 5 and being in the rat race. And my job there's core hours. It's not really a 9 to 5. I don't have to start at 5, and I don't have to start at 9, and I don't have to finish at 5. But there's core hours, and I work 5 days a week. Would I say I'm in a rat race? No, because personally, I'm not chasing a paycheck. I work my job because I like the learning it gives me. I like the opportunities it presents. I like the way I view the world through my job and how my job benefits society. Do I do my job solely for a paycheck? No. Would I ever do a job solely for a paycheck? No. While I'm working this job, am I just looking for the next promotion and the next pay rise? No. Because I am content. And I think being content is also an important part. Obviously, you can never be too content because you should always be paid what you're worth. But don't get hung up on the career ladder and working your way up in the company. There's always so many more opportunities out there. I don't think you have to follow a conventional career path, and I didn't. And I think that's the biggest thing for, if I was to tell 18-year-old me, which anyway, this is what I did, is don't follow a career path. Just have in mind what you like to do. Have in mind what makes you happy, and also have in mind how you can make money and not hate the way that you make it. Because everyone needs to make money. I know so many people that stay in the same company for their entire lives, or they do the same line of work for most of their lives, and there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what makes you happy, then you should do exactly that. But what I think is there are so many more opportunities in the world that why would I stay doing the same thing for the rest of my life? And there's a few reasons that I understand why people do it. It's fear, and it's financially being tied into things that mean you need a reliable source of income. I live in a van, so I'm not really financially tied to anything other than my van. I can up and leave when I want to, and this is a life that suits me. would I ever have a mortgage on a house that's just my dream house, but I have to work all hours to pay for it? No, because that just seems ridiculous to me, that people sacrifice most of their lives to live in this big fancy house, but they have to spend majority of their time at work to pay for this house that they just sleep in. I guess going back to my start point about being lied to about career paths, there's no linear way to get what you want. There's a conventional way. And for me, I don't think the conventional way is a fulfilling one, because when you do the set path that's designed for you to get somewhere, you're missing out on so many other opportunities along the way. And if I just did the conventional path of becoming an engineer, I would have got here a lot sooner, but I would have missed all of the countries that I've been to. I wouldn't have started the businesses that I started. I wouldn't have met the friends that I've met. I would have missed so many opportunities that bring so much more value to my life than reaching a level of my career at a certain age, because really that doesn't matter. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.